Today, we're diving into a comprehensive comparison of the brand new Xbox Ally and the ever-popular Steam Deck OLED. The Xbox Ally is recently revealed at the Xbox Games Showcase 2025 and brings some exciting features like a high-resolution display, VRR support, and a modern design that echoes the familiar Xbox layout. On the other hand, the Steam Deck is available in LCD and OLED variants, and it has already built a reputation for being the most affordable and versatile handheld PC with its SteamOS experience and excellent OLED screen options. But the big question is, which one is best for your needs and style? Well, let's dive into a detailed comparison of these two handheld gaming devices and see which one is the right choice for you. And if you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving it a like and subscribing. Let's start off with design and controls, because comfort and usability can make or break a handheld device. The Xbox Ally features a design reminiscent of an Xbox controller, complete with offset joysticks, a dedicated Xbox button, and deep, ergonomic grips. These grips make the device easier to hold during extended gaming sessions. On the other hand, the Steam Deck OLED version is bulkier and has inline joysticks, but it compensates with two haptic touchpads, giving users more control in first-person shooters or strategy games. The button layout on the Steam Deck resembles a PlayStation controller more than an Xbox One, which may or may not suit your preference. In the end, if you prioritize comfort and a familiar controller feel, the Xbox Ally pulls ahead. But if you value added precision through touchpads, the Steam Deck is still a solid contender. Moving on to the display comparison, there are clear strengths on both sides. The Xbox Ally comes with a 7-inch IPS touchscreen that supports full HD resolution at 1920 by 1080 pixels, with a refresh rate up to 120 Hz and variable refresh rate. This means smoother motion and crisper visuals, especially in fast-paced games. On the other hand, the Steam Deck LCD model offers a lower resolution at 1280 by 800 pixels and a 60 Hz refresh rate. The Steam Deck OLED improves slightly with a 90 Hz refresh rate and richer contrast on its 7.4-inch screen, but it still lacks a variable refresh rate. While OLED technology brings deeper blacks and more vibrant colors, for pure gaming performance, the Xbox Ally's screen offers more clarity and responsiveness. So, if screen sharpness and fluid motion are your top priorities, the Xbox Ally takes the win here. When it comes to the performance, these two handhelds are closer than you might think. Both the base Xbox Ally and the Steam Deck models use AMD APUs based on Zen 2 CPU and RDNA 2 GPU architecture. This means their raw performance potential is very similar, but the Xbox Ally has some extra advantages. It features 16 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and a 512 GB SSD, making it more aligned with the Steam Deck OLED in terms of memory and storage. The added variable refresh rate support also contributes to smoother visuals during gameplay. On the other hand, the Steam Deck, while running on the same core architecture, maxes out at 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and either 512 GB or 1 TB SSD in the OLED models. Despite similar specs, the Xbox Ally's slightly newer RAM and display advantages may lead to better overall performance, but not by a huge margin. Real-world performance tests will tell us more, but right now the Xbox Ally seems to have a small edge. In terms of software and battery, the experience you get really comes down to personal preference. The Steam Deck runs on Linux-based SteamOS, which gives it a streamlined console-like feel. It's easy to use and well integrated with your Steam library, but it's more limited out of the box if you want to access other game stores or apps. On the other hand, the Xbox Ally runs on Windows 11, offering much greater flexibility. You can install and use Steam, Epic Games, Battle.net, and more like a regular PC. That being said, Windows handhelds can be trickier to navigate with touch controls. The Xbox Ally does aim to solve this with its upcoming Xbox full-screen experience, designed to minimize background tasks and boost efficiency. Battery-wise, the Ally has a 60 watt-hour battery, compared to 40 watt-hours in the Steam Deck LCD and 50 watt-hours in the OLED version. While battery life depends heavily on usage, the Ally's larger battery and power-saving features could help it last longer, especially in optimized conditions. As for my final verdict, the Xbox Ally is a top-tier gaming handheld that checks a lot of boxes. With its crisp Full HD display, support for variable refresh rate, ergonomic controller-style design, and full Windows experience, it seems poised to challenge the Steam Deck's dominance. On the other hand, the Steam Deck still offers excellent value, especially for those who prefer a simplified, console-like interface and want a proven track record of support. If the Xbox Ally is competitively priced, it could become the new go-to for many gamers. But until then, the Steam Deck remains a fantastic choice, particularly for those who want a more affordable and immediately accessible gaming handheld.